Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Mardani and I'm from Group 4. I would like to explain about vocabulary, video learning, and example question in algebraic equation. The first is vocabulary. Algebra. Algebra is the part of mathematics that helps represent problems or situations in the form of mathematical expression. For example, in algebra, we use numbers like 3, 0.9876, which have a definite or fixed value. In algebra, we use variables like x, y, and z along with numbers. Coefficient. Coefficient is numerical or constant quantity placed before and multiplying the variable in an algebra expression. For example, coefficient from 4x is 4. Function in mathematics is an expression, rule, or law that defines a relationship between one variable, the independent variable, and another variable, the dependent variable. For example, in this function, the function takes the value of x and then square it. For instance, if x equals 2, then f2 equals 4. Greater than. Greater than show that one number or value is less than another number. For example, 10 greater than 4. It means the value and quantity 10 greater than 4. Greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to states that the number of value is either equal to or more than the given limit. For example, 5. 5 greater than 5. It means the value and quantity 5 greater than or equal to 5. Less than. Less than states that the number or value has to have a value lesser than the given limit. For example, 3 less than 4. It means the value and quantity 3 less than 4. Digit. Digit are the single numbers used to represent values in math. Every digit in a number has a place value. Place value can be defined as the value represented by a digit in a number on basis of its position. Example, 4367 has 4 digits, and the place value of 3 is 300. Numbers from the basic of mathematics. Numbers are used for counting, measuring, keeping things in order, indexing. Numbers have different types of numbers based on the properties. For example, natural numbers is a part of numbers that represent the number from 1 to positive infinity. Term. Term in algebra is defined as the values on which mathematical operation occur in an algebra expression. For example, we have both and are terms of this algebra expression. Factorization. Factorization is when you break a number down into smaller numbers that multiply together give you that original number. When you split a numbers into its factors or that's factorization. For example, factorization of the number 10 might look like 1 times 10 or 2 times 5. For video learning. The first, find the value of x from 3x plus 5 equals 17. 3x plus 5 equals 17. Negative 5 per 3x equals negative 5 per 12. 3x per 3 equals 12 per 3. X equals 4. So value of x is 4. Second, find the value of x from 7x minus 2 equals negative 10. 7x minus 2 equals negative 10. 2 per 7x equals 2 per negative 8. 7x per 7 equals negative 8 per 7. X equals negative 8 over 7. X equals negative 1 and 1 per 7. Example 7. Alison and Rachel were competing in a race. Alison had a 10-minute head start and was running at 3 km per hour. Rachel ran at 5 km per hour. In how many minutes did Rachel catch up with Alison? The answer, the first we need to know, first distance traveled by Alison equals distance traveled by Rachel. Second, distance equals rate times time. We will represent time by t. And 3, Alison ran 10 minutes more than Rachel. And 4, Alison read 3 km per hour. 5, Alison read 3 km per hour and Rachel read 5 km per hour. For in equation is in how minutes did Rachel catch up with Alison? Distance traveled by Alison. Distance traveled by Rachel. Read Alison time Alison. Distance traveled by Rachel. Read Alison time Alison equals distance traveled by Rachel. 3 3 per 60 times t plus 10 equals 5 per 60 times t. 3t per 60 plus 30 per 60 equals 5t per 60. 3t plus 30 equals 5t. 30 equals 5t minus 3t. 30 equals 2t. 15 equals t. Proof: the first distance traveled by Alison equals rate times time equals 3 per 60 times 15 plus 10. 3 per 60 times 25 equals 1.25 kilometer. 2. Distance traveled by Rachel equals rate times time. 5 per 60 times 15 equals 1.25 kilometer. So the conclusion is Rachel catch up with Alison in a race after 15 minutes. Example 8. If Joe can paint 5 rooms in 8 hours, 8 hours and Samantha can paint 3 rooms in 6 hours. How long will it take them to paint 7 rooms working together? Answer: we know that. We can use formula. Rate equals number of jobs complete per time. Uh, Using rate formula, we can see Joe rate and Samantha rate. The first Joe rate is 5 rooms per 8 hours. Samantha is 5 per 8 room per hour. For Samantha rate, 3 rooms per 6 hours is half room per hour. How long to paint 7 rooms working together? So let T is time to complete the job together. 2. 7 room painted is rooms painted by Joe plus rooms painted by Samantha is 5 per 8 plus half it times T. 5 per 8 plus 4 per 8 times T. 7 equals 9 per 8 times T. 7, 7 times 8 equals 90. 56 equals 90. So 56 per 9 is T. T equals 6 and 2 per 9 hours. So the conclusion, Joe and Samantha need 6 and 2 per 9 to paint 7 rooms with working together. Need 6 and 2 per 9 hours. Example 9. It takes Susanna 10 hours longer than Laurie to check their stores inventory. If it takes 3 and 3/4 hour for them to do the job together, how long would it take Susanna to do it alone? Answer: we know Susanna time is 10 plus Laurie time. Time to the job together, 3 and 3/4 equals 15/4. The amount of work done together is one question. How long would it take Susanna to do it alone? Let Laurie time is T. Susanna time is 10 plus T. Amount done by Susanna is 1 per T plus 10 times 15 per 15/4. Amount done by Laurie, 1 per T times 15/4. One job, amount done by Susanne plus amount done by Laurie. 1 equals 1 per T plus 10 times 15/4 plus 1 per T times 15/4. 1 equals 15/4 times 1 per T plus 10 plus 1 per T. 1 per 15/4 equals 1 per T plus 10 plus 1 per T. 4 per 5 equals 1 per T plus 10 plus 1 per T. 4 per 5 minus 1 per T plus 10 minus 1 per T equals 0. 4T times T plus 10 minus 15T minus 15 times T plus 10 per 15T times T plus 10 equals 0. 4T squared plus 10T minus 150 per 15 times T plus 10 equals 0. 40 squared plus 10T minus 150 equals 0. 2T squared plus 5T minus 75 equals 0. 2t plus 15 times t minus 5 equals 0. 2t plus 15 equals 0. 2t equals my negative 15. T equals negative 15 per negative 15 half. Does not satisfy because time is positive. So t minus 5 equals 0. T equals 5. So Susanna time to do it alone is 10 plus t equals 10 plus 5 is 15. So Susanna can complete the job in 15 hours working alone. Example 10. At the chocolate factory, John's job is to experiment with mixing different amounts of milk and chocolate to find different flavors. If he makes two quarts of type A, which contain 15% chocolate, with 1 quart of type B, which contains 10% chocolate, he creates type C. What percent of type C is chocolate? So, solution. We have 3 amount of the type. Amount of type is 3. Amount of chocolate in the type equals percent of chocolate times amount of the type. In type A, we have we have 0.15 times 2 equals 0.3 quart of chocolate. In type B, we have 0.10 times 1 equals 0.1 quart of chocolate. Then we will calculate how much percentage of the chocolate after we add together type A chocolate and type B chocolate. For a mixture of type C chocolate, we are gonna ask the formula: amount of chocolate per amount of types equals percentage of chocolate. 0.3 quart plus 0.1 quart per 3 equals 0.4 quart per 3 is 0.1333. 0.1333. 0.1333 times 100% is 0.1333 times 100 per 100 is 13.3%. So the conclusion is type C has 13.3% chocolate. Thank you very much for your attention, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.